Hello, this is Dr. Wells with Wells Medicine, and I wanted to go over the top quick reasons to not drink alcohol. So, number one is mood and mental health. Alcohol is horrible for depression and anxiety. It can be causing anxiety, it can be worsening anxiety, and it definitely decreases people's pleasure and motivation for doing things. So it not only can cause depression and anxiety, but it can make it harder to do the behavioral activation and activities that can help relieve anxiety and depression. Two, it can cause problems with diabetes, problems with weight gain, problems with hormonal health and low testosterone in men and women. Number three, it can cause problems with dementia and memory, and it can cause problems with heart function and blood pressure. Four, it can cause problems with sleep. So even though a lot of patients will drink alcohol to go to sleep, it's not refreshing sleep. It's not sleep that you wake up from and you feel like you have really refreshed and gotten the benefit of resilience from sleep. Alcohol decreases your deep wave sleep and your REM sleep, and you just don't wake up feeling very good, even if you're not hungover, even if it's just one or two drinks and you're using it to get off to sleep. It's not great sleep. Five, a lot of patients will feel unmotivated for 2 or 3 days after alcohol. And so it becomes harder to get them to go for a walk outside, to go sit outside, to go for lunch with friends, to do the cognitive behavioral therapy exercises. A lot of patients with depression and anxiety find it very difficult to do the tasks of daily life that help them feel like they're accomplishing things, like the dishes in the sink and the laundry and walking the dog. And alcohol certainly does not make that better. Another reason that alcohol is a problem is that a lot of patients with anxiety use the alcohol as an outsourcing or offshoring of their coping skills, which causes patients' own coping strategies to get weaker, and it causes patients to then have anxiety around whether this is an appropriate time to drink alcohol or whether this is the right place to drink alcohol or the right setting to drink alcohol. So for example, if you are using alcohol as a coping strategy, but now you have a big business meeting that you're very anxious about, is that the right time to have a drink? And then if you can't have a drink, how do you cope now? So alcohol does cause a lot of problems when people use it as a coping strategy and then they need to have a coping strategy that doesn't involve alcohol. Another problem that alcohol causes is if that's your coping strategy and you end up needing to drive home from somewhere with alcohol. So how do you do that then? And does that cause you more anxiety? Does it cause you anxiety around your boss to need alcohol or around your partner to need alcohol because they're starting to realize it's a problem? So that's another reason that alcohol causes lots of problems for my patients. So just some quick reasons to help persuade people to not imbibe on potent beverages.